What?
That could be no fallacy, because it's not really, I don't know.
Of course, Crazy Uncle Ted is for year-round hunting. He's a hunting guy. So he's being accused of having an ulterior motive, right? As opposed to just keeping animal populations in check. So I would say that that's a ad hominem circumstantial, okay? My parents tell me not to smoke weed, but some of the best bud I ever smoked I stole from my dad's dresser drawer. Well, which is, yes, the hypocrite one, okay? Yes, I took $20 from Joe's wallet. He copied off my test during the chemistry exam and got a better grade than I did.
Two wrongs.
Two wrongs. You don't want Franklin on the school board. He's a member of the Socialist Labor Party of America. He probably doesn't believe in God either. Abusive, ad hominem abusive. Celebrities don't do commercials for fun. They get paid. So when F1 driver Kimi Räikkönen tells me that Oakley sunglasses are the best, he might as well save his breath because I ain't listening. Ad hominem circumstantial. They're saying celebrities endorse products not because they really believe in the products, but because what? They make money. So they have an ulterior motive for endorsing it, other than it's good. They get paid to say it. Okay? She cheated on me. She isn't going to get any child support from me. Two wrongs. I'm sure that there is plenty of tread on the tires. Sally says that there isn't, but that's because she works at Firestone Service Center. No, not abusive. Circumstantial. She works at a tire place, so she's being accused of an ulterior motive. I'm going to say your tires are bad, you need to get new ones so you can come buy new ones from me. Okay? Everyone in the Peloton is doping, so I'm doping too. I'm not going to be the martyr. Two wrongs, right? They're cheating by doping, so that makes it okay for me to cheat by doping. Two wrongs. Bob owes me a new cell phone. When I showed him my new protective case for the phone, he grabbed my phone, tossed it out the second story window. He said he was testing my case for me. Then he said the case was no good when my phone exploded on impact. No, he's saying he owes me a phone. Is he offering a good reason? Yeah, no fallacy. Okay. I told my neighbor he needed to trim his tree back. The thing keeps dropping leaves in my pool. Well, if he won't trim his tree back, I'll water it for him. A few gallons of salt water ought to do the trick.
Two wrongs.
Two wrongs. Officer, I saw you chase me down. You can't give me a ticket for speeding. You weren't wearing a seatbelt.
Two close.
Yes, that you two, you're a hypocrite. Okay, 6.3. So now our focus is on improper appeal to authority. And remember, an appeal to authority can be improper in a number of ways. It could be authority outside of their field. It could be an authority making a claim where there's no consensus within the field. All right, the experts disagree. Or the authority could be making a claim that's just a matter of taste, in which case we don't think that there can be objective authorities. Okay? Appeal to the people is, hey, do or believe this simply because everybody does. Appeal to tradition is do this because we have always done it. Or provincialism is do it because do or believe it because that's what we do. So there's an appeal to group loyalty, right? Or you could think of it another way as they're applying peer pressure, okay? And then, of course, there might be a passage that has no fallacy. Okay, what do you mean you don't like boiled crawfish? You're Cajun, aren't you? Get over there and fix you a platter. Don't forget to grab you some corn and potatoes. What?
4.
Which is provincialism, which is correct. Okay. We have hunted gators since our ancestors settled here. We're not going to stop now simply because someone thinks we might upset the ecosystem if we don't stop.
Tradition.
Tradition, correct. Mom, everyone else on the team has gold soccer cleats. If I don't get some, they'll laugh me right off the team.
4.
2.
I think it's more too, everybody's doing it, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you options on the test, and you have to select among those. And notice, if you think about a lot of these passages, you could say, well, there's also this other fallacy, right? So if that other fallacy doesn't appear on the list, well, then you can't choose it. So for example, Mom, everyone else on the team has gold soccer cleats. If I don't get some, they'll laugh me right off the team. That's also an appeal to pity. Does everybody understand that? Okay. But if pity's not one of your options, you can't pick it. Okay? How can you even question the virgin birth? We Christians have believed in the virgin birth since the virgin birth. We have faith and don't say a word of this to your parents. They would be devastated by your heresy. There is an element of that, but I think the better answer might be provincialism, right? This is what we Christians believe, right? And you're not a real Christian if you don't believe it as well. What do you mean your kids play soccer? Baseball, apple pie, or American, not soccer. Sign them up for T-ball today.
Appeal to the people.
I think this is more appeal to what it is to be an American, okay? Americans play baseball, they don't play what? Soccer. So this would be provincialism, okay?
I don't get that one. Is it because you're grouping American as a group? Like, it's not a tradition? Like,
Right,
like
and-
American.
Yeah, the implicit thing is you want to be an American, and this is what Americans do. They play baseball, not soccer. Okay? So if you want to be a real American, that's what you got to do. Actress Jenny McCarthy says that vaccinations are partially responsible for the increased prevalence of autism. To be on the safe side, then, you ought not have your children vaccinated. Improper appeal to authority, that's an actress. Okay. You want good Cajun food? Everybody goes to Steamboat Bill's for good Cajun food. That's where you need to go. What?
Appeal to the people.
Appeal to the people. Everybody goes there, so you should too. Fine, I can't explain why evil exists, given that God is supposed to be all good, but this doesn't bother me. Why? Because worldwide, 2.1 billion persons believe as I do. Appeal to the people. All these people believe it, do it, so I should too. I need some of those detoxifying foot pads for my son with autism. My chiropractor just told me that autism is caused by a buildup of toxins in the body. What?
The appeal to authority.
Improper appeal to authority, right? That's a chiropractor. Okay. Look, Bobby might have been a bit aggressive subduing the suspect, but we police officers have got to stick together, make sure that Internal Affairs understands that our suspect was uncooperative and resisting arrest despite being handcuffed.
No fallacy.
Oh, no, this is a fallacy.
Can you repeat? Oh, wait.
but we police officers have to stick together. That's provincialism. Your loyalty to this group, okay? What do you mean you don't want to drink? I know alcohol's not allowed at the prom. That's why Joey got a room at the hotel. We can all go up there, get our buzz on, go down to the dance. Come on, everyone is going to Joey's room before the dance.
Provincialist?
I would say both of those, right? Appeal to the people because everybody's doing it, and then also you want to be part of the cool group, right? I would say appeal to the people is the one that's more prominent to me, okay? Can anyone recall a time at which marriage was anything other than one man, one woman? I can't. Marriage has always been one man and one woman. No sense in changing things now.
Tradition.
Appeal to tradition. I don't want to argue about it anymore. Susan writes for the entertainment section of the university paper, and she says that Furious 7 was the best movie of 2015. That settles the matter.
Appeal to authority.
Yeah, appeal to authority. Why is this no good? Because this seems to be a matter of taste. Does everybody understand that? 14, stop bugging me. I said you would get to open a present on Christmas Eve, but not before the family sings some Christmas carols. We've always done it this way, so settle down and find your songbook.
Tradition.
Yes, right, and that's actually the tradition of our house. So the funny thing is the kids run around saying, can we get the songbooks? Can we get the songbooks? Because they're like, as soon as we get done with that, we can open a present. Okay. 15. I need to get with the program. Everyone around here used to be a fan of the Cowboys, but since the Saints have been winning, everything has turned around. You can't throw a string of Mardi Gras beads without hitting a Saints fan. I need to get me some Saints gear to wear.
People.
Yeah, everybody's doing this.